Great news, everyone! The travel restrictions from the 36 countries will now be lifted by February 1. Now, what are the conditions for entry for foreigners and balikbayan? Let's find out and watch the video. Welcome to my channel. This is Global Trainer Jamey Iris. Looking forward to bring you the latest timing updates when it comes to the travel guidelines to the Philippines. Please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to click the notification bell so that you'll get updated with my latest video. Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Global Trainer Jamey Iris and I'm here to bring you the latest updates regarding the travel guidelines here in the Philippines when you're traveling to and at the same time traveling from our country. Now, the latest update that I'll share to you is in connection with the other announcement that was made regarding the February 1 new protocol. Now, the new protocol is all about the COVID testing as well as the quarantine facility. Now, actually, just a few hours ago, from Malacanang, our presidential spokesperson, Mr. Harry Roque, had made an announcement regarding the conditions when it comes to the entry of foreign nationals here in the Philippines. Well, the news could be a good news for some, and at the same time, it's quite mixed actually. It's good news because the travel ban will be lifted. So as you all know, in January 2021, because of the new COVID virus strain that was found in UK by around late December 2020, so there were 36 in total countries that were banned when it comes to foreign nationals to enter here in the Philippines. And then this February 1, what they have decided is to ease the travel restriction a bit. So that's the good part of it. So they will ease the travel restrictions and they will allow foreign nationals with existing valid visa to once again enter the country. And at the same time, when it comes to our balikbayans, you will be able to enter now along with your family members, such as your spouse and your children, without any entry visa. Just like what they are requiring from everyone, for Filipino spouse and children, like now during January until January 31, 2021. Now, again, this is an announcement made by a presidential spokesperson, Harry Roque. Now, to be more specific, let us just take a look what was announced. So, the IATF on January 28, 2021 adopted conditions for foreign nationals who are allowed to enter the country under the previous relevant IATF resolutions effective February 1, 2021. So we will refer back again to the previous IATF resolutions. It means that, well, before, we will refer to the previous IATF, previous resolution just before the new COVID virus strain was again discovered. Now, arriving foreign nationals should have a valid and existing visa at the time of entry. So this was one of the conditions before, and now they're implementing it again. Now, except for those qualified under the Balikbayan Program under Republic Act number 6768 or the Act instituting the Balikbayan Program. So this was implemented, if I remember it correctly, like last December 7, 2020. So there is what we call the Balikbayan Program, wherein the Balikbayans or former Filipinos, you can enter once again without any what we call visa. So it's a visa free. This includes your this includes your foreign spouse and at the same time children. And the foreign nationals, you can once again enter as long as you have existing valid visa. So that includes again what we call the 9A. A lot of you were asking about it. And at the same time, the other types of visa mentioned before. And the only thing is, at this point in time, okay, the entry of these foreign nationals will be subject to the maximum capacity of inbound passengers at the port and date of entry. So the Bureau of Immigration has been directed to formulate the necessary guidelines in this regard. So we'll wait for that and I'll share that to make it official. So whatever guidelines that they have for February 1 onwards. Because actually when we see the guidelines, it's easier to read reference so that at least I will ensure that it's all accurate, right? So that's quite great. But that's more or less, again, a glimpse of what could possibly happen. So I know a lot of you are, wanting to go back, especially to the Philippines, especially for those from restricted countries. So definitely for those who's holding existing valid visa, you can definitely go home or go back to the Philippines and be with your loved ones. So that's quite a good news, right? But I know it's quite mixed. Some says yes, it's good news, but then there's another side of the coin, so to speak, because of the new protocol that will also be implemented on February 1. Condition. This foreign national, so the foreign national, so anyone who has, again, a non-Filipino passport or foreigners should also have a pre-booked accommodation for at least 7 nights in an accredited quarantine hotel or facility, he said in a statement. So that's the only part or a little bit of drawback because of the new protocol. Before, in the preview setup, if you come from a country that is of non-restricted, so it's only like 2 days in the hotel. But then again, because of the new protocol wherein your swab test will have to be checked only on the fifth day that you are in the hotel. So that's equivalent to the 6th day that you're here in the Philippines, because they usually count day one on the second day after 24 hours you've been in the Philippines. So they require at least 7 days, and then looking forward that you at least got the result by that time on the 7th day. So that's the only thing, because again, the expenses will come out from your pocket. So I cannot really say that it's good news on that part. But anyway, hi. This COVID-19, this pandemic crisis, really, I know it's giving us a lot of drawbacks and at the same time challenges, but well, looking at the positive side, at least you can go back to the Philippines. That's the only thing, is it has extra expenses. So if it's a non-essential travel, my suggestion is if you can postpone it, that will be great. But if you really, really have to go back to the Philippines, yes, that's the only thing, because again, I know as much as possible during pandemic, we would like to maximize our expenses and save as much as we can. But then again, this 7 days pre-booking in accredited quarantine hotel, I know will be an extra expense for everyone. But then again, looking forward, everyone will be healthy, and looking forward that at least you'll get what we call negative results. Now, earlier, they said that every foreigners and of course balikbayan will be subject to COVID-19 testing at the quarantine hotel or facility on the 6th day from the date of their arrival. So again, just like what I've said, so they do the counting of day one on your second day, which is 24 hours after your arrival in the Philippines. Now, earlier, the IATF already lifted the travel restriction for foreign nationals who serve as personnel of accredited international organizations, along with spouses and minor children of Filipinos traveling with them. So this was during the ITF resolution number 95, if I'm not mistaken. Now it's 97. Wow. In just a matter of few days, even like in a week span, they were able to change memorandums like from 95, 96, 97, 3 times. Anyway, meanwhile, those who arrive for medical and emergency cases, including their medical escorts, are now subject to applicable testing and quarantine protocols as prescribed by the DOH, or Department of Health. So the government has imposed travel curbs on foreigners from more than 30 countries until the end of January. So the ban or travel restrictions will only be until the end of January. So by February 1, that will ease up, or they will lift it up, right? Now that is to ensure that at least, again, they have kept what we call certain protocols intact. Oops, wait. Please watch out for the official Bureau of Immigration guidelines. I will share that to you immediately once they released it. As of now, we don't have it yet. So possibility it will be on Monday, because it's weekend already in the Philippines by tomorrow, and now it's already evening. And as I check from their social media, they don't have any announcement about it except a press release regarding the decrease of requests for tourist visa extension. But anyway, so I know a lot of you, this is a good news, because especially for those who are in the countries who are temporarily restricted from traveling here in the Philippines. And I know also in some ways when it comes to the budget or the expenses, this adds up to the expenses that you have to incur simply because you have to pre-book a hotel 7 days for 7 days instead of the usual 2 days. But then again, everyone, what is important is what we are looking forward is at least you'll be healthy. So make sure that you stay safe and stay healthy and ensure that you have a pleasant flight. So with that, everyone, this is Trainer Jamey Iris, who definitely looks forward that this video had helped you. And just in case you have some further question, please don't hesitate. Just write it down on the comment box so that at least I could assist you with it. With that, everyone, God bless. And thank you for watching. See you on my next video.
Updates that we have for the conditions of entry of foreigners in Balikbayan effective February 1. And if this video had helped you, please click like and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to click the notification bell for updates. Everyone for watching and see you on my next video. Stay safe and stay healthy.